keeping things lively here with a little T71 game on Sand River. I didn't play this especially well, I just got really lucky. But when you've got somebody as bad as me driving light tanks, luck can go a long way, and in this game it certainly did. So, my team aren't the best, but the enemy team are pretty fucking abysmal. If I was to do nothing, probably be about an even battle. So I know that just scouting isn't going to be enough here. I need to actually put my gun to use, because I can't trust these puppies too. Head straight for the crescent dune. There's no point going south, it's too open for me there, and I know a significant portion of the enemy team are going to be within spotting distance if I crest this hill right here, or this dune rather. So that's exactly what I do. I make a big loop here so that the top of my cupola peeks over and I spot them, but they don't get a chance to shoot me. I go partway around. I was thinking of getting shots on him, but then I realized now they're all looking at me. This guy though, he's looking at me. I know he can see me, even though I don't have Sixth Sense on this crew yet. But I know he's got very bad accuracy and a 13-second reload. And sure enough, he misses me. So I set him on fire with about my second or third shot there and get a couple more hits into him. I track him for 0 with one of my shots, otherwise I would have been able to clip him in one go. But that's scared him off for now. And so now I'm looking for an opportunity to pop over the top and hit some of these guys. Because the enemy don't have very many TDs and a lot of their tanks have already been spotted, I'm fairly confident there's nothing camping in their standard battle spawn. Quite often you get TDs on those ledges. I spot the enemy T71, who's a guy I've had some issues with in the past, dumping on our KV-13, so I put a shot into him. The 1S does get his revenge on me, and then I really take a risk here with this IS. I wasn't sure whether he was loaded or not, so I was really chancing it there, staying popped over for so long, but thankfully I got away with it. The 1S hasn't been respotted, so he's probably moved south, or is hiding somewhere. These guys aren't paying attention to me except the IS. Now I can see him looking at me plain as day, so I take him first. He doesn't have time to get a shot at me. I then start working on the Tiger 2. Tiger P is not quite as dangerous. Tiger 2 is now looking at me, and I need to reload anyway, so I duck back behind the dune. And the KV-1S evidently isn't where he can get hits on me anymore, so I feel pretty safe behind here. Now both of the Tigers are once again distracted by my teammates. That one gets killed, and I just dive on the Tiger 2 as he focuses on the KV-13. So far we haven't lost a single tank, and I've been able to do over 2,000 damage. There goes our first loss. Enemy medium tank somehow got in amongst our artillery, but it's not really a problem because he's right in the middle of a giant ball of heavies. He will no doubt die soon. So I spot one of the enemy arty, the Lorraine, and I quickly carousel around him. The E25 manages to get the killing shot in on him, which is a shame. I was hoping I'd be able to clip him down, but oh well. KV-1S did indeed move south and just got cleaned up by R4502. So still two enemies with enough hit points for me to get some significant damage in, although that hope is rapidly fading. Crusader gets taken out, and I make a rather classy entrance to the scene in order to get one shot into the IS-6 before he's killed. So I did a little bit of active scouting at the start of the game, but the majority of my role in this match was just putting the hurt on people who weren't paying attention. And that's really what the T71 excels at, and what it does better than nearly any other light tank in the game. Because it has an autoloader that fires so fast and has such good gun handling, and because it has such a fast reload time and such good penetration, and APCR is a default round, so very high velocity, very high pen ammunition. It just excels at popping out, dumping a bunch of damage into somebody and then running away. I would argue more than the AMX 1390 even. The 1390 used to play very much the same. It was very good at it, but power creeps kind of left it lagging behind, whereas the T71 is the new thing that does that. The T71 is almost like a Chaffee with an autoloader, in that it you can't beat it for preying on oblivious heavy tanks, and it's just so much fun when it works out. I need to actually hurry up and get 6th Sense on this crew because it's difficult to play without it, especially if you can't actually see the people who are aiming at you. You know, if a tank's spotted, you can usually tell if it's aiming at you or not. If it's not lit, you have no idea. So once I get 6th Sense on this tank, I should probably play it quite a lot more, I would think, because it should be a lot less painful. But in the meantime, I'm just playing it every now and then, hoping for games like this.